When you want to stop a taxi, the easiest way is to say taxi. If you see a taxi driving by, you can say, "Excuse me, taxi." But it's not necessary. Sometimes it's hard to grab their attention. After they stop, the driver will ask, "Where are you going?" So you must say your destination. You can start with "I'd like to go to the." This is a very polite way to say where you want to go. Instead of saying "I want to go," "I need to go," we use "I'd like to go," which is more common. Also, when the driver says, "Sure, hop in," he means you can get inside the car. The driver asks, "Which train station do you mean?" It has two possible answers: Central Station, please, or East Station, please. If you want to show your address on your phone or on a paper, you can say, "Here it is." Before getting into the taxi, it's good to know approximately how much the taxi will cost. So you can ask, "How much will it cost, approximately?" The driver might reply, "Around $15. Ask the person next to you, "Where are you from?" Listen to his or her response and answer with an appropriate question. For example, if the other person says, "I'm from France," you can respond with, "Wow, I've always wanted to visit France. What brings you here?" Then continue practicing more questions and responses. Try to talk a few minutes, giving directions in the middle of the trip. If you want to give directions, you can say, "Excuse me," and then make your request. You can say, "Excuse me," and then make your request. In this example, the passenger says, "Could you take the highway instead of the city road?" Drivers usually don't mind if you ask them to take another road. The driver replies, "Sure, no problem. Thank you." And then you can add, "I'm in a hurry." This means you need to arrive quickly. When the taxi arrives at the destination, you need to pay. So ask, "How much is it?" The driver will tell you the total fare. Then you can say, "Here you go." This is a polite way to give money. When you give the exact amount, the driver should say, "Thank you," and give you the change. But sometimes they don't give you the change. In this case, you can say, "Keep the change." You say it when you don't need the driver to return the extra money. Then you can say, "Thank you," and end the conversation with, "Have a nice day." And the driver says, "You too," and they both say, "Bye." Pretend that the taxi just arrived at your destination. What would you say? Write down what you want to say in the comments below. Congratulations, you finished another English lesson. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lesson.